Is at Waipa is Mr. Albie Gain. How are you today, Albie?
Yeah, g'day Luke. I think you summed it up pretty succinctly. Just about every horse in this race you can make a case for, and I'm expecting it to be a hard slog, but they should go through it. We had a bit of rain here this morning, but I went 1, 2 and 5 this morning. willietee, Soji Sakai with a 3 kilo claim ahead of 2 Corporate and 5 Cucullin. I think that's going to be the one that they'll have to keep out because it's at the improving stages. They're just about set to go now. Starter on his stand. And they're racing. Waikato Time steeplechase underway, and Cucullin one of the first to bounce from Harding. On the outside, Tom's Ransom began well, just in behind the speeders, Blackfoot and Corporate as they go to the first, and Cucullin took it from Harding. Then we've got Corporate and Blackfoot. On the inside then as they settle down is All Rhythm. They're followed by out Gold Story, Mr. T. willietee dropping out towards rear, and Fairbrother just ahead of that pair. Cucullin at the double and up and over the second by 2.5 lengths. Harding second. Tom's Ransom settled third from Corporate. All Rhythm booted up on the inside of Blackfoot. willietee from Corporate. Gold Stories they charge towards the next, and last is Mr. T. 8 to 9 first to last. They make their way out of the straight the first occasion, and Cucullin is the pacemaker. willietee saved a heap amount of ground on the inside to level to be equal second with Tom's Ransom and Harding 3 out. They're followed by All Rhythm, then Corporate, Gold Story, Fairbrother, Blackfoot, and willietee is last. Over the fence by the 1400 the first occasion, 8 to 9 first to last, and they all made it, and Cucullin still the pace, led by a half to Harding. About 3 lengths away, willietee, the race favourite on the inside of Tom's Ransom. They're followed by All Rhythm with Corporate, 1.5 lengths away, Gold Story. The next fence down the far side, up and over they go. They're followed down on the inside, willietee, Fairbrother, and now Blackfoot had dropped to the rear. At the turn off the back, Cucullin by 2 lengths now to Harding, 4 lengths away, Tom's Ransom equal third with willietee on the inside. They're followed Gold Story. Then we've got Mr. T making ground on the inside of All Rhythm, who's deep out from Corporate. 3 lengths to Fairbrother on the inside and Blackfoot on the outer. 8 to 9 over the field. Cucullin jumped that one like a stag and led 3 lengths on landing from Harding in second spot. Mr. T is holding third as they pass the 800 the first occasion. They're followed by willietee, Tom's Ransom making ground, and also up and around them Corporate. They're followed by All Rhythm, Gold Story back on the inside. The other Ann and Ken Brown runner, Fairbrother. That's second last, and last of all is Blackfoot, 9 to 10 off the pace as they swing down the side. And the leader is Cucullin, narrowly to Harding. On the outside of willietee now is Tom's Ransom. They sight the next fence on the journey, up and over they go. Over on the outside in the mauve cap, Corporate making ground is followed by willietee. About 2 lengths to All Rhythm and Gold Story, 7 or 8 lengths back then to Fairbrother, and Blackfoot is the tail ender. Round towards the next fence they come, and Harding from on the inside, Cucullin. Corporate right on their heels, 2 lengths away to willietee, who's travelling pretty well on the outside of Mr. T. They're followed by Tom's Ransom at the starting fence. They're followed in behind them by All Rhythm. Then came Gold Story, further back Fairbrother, and Blackfoot coming to jump the Lion Red double, and for the second time the leader is Cucullin. Cucullin up and over the first from Harding, going to the second of the Lion Red doubles, and up and over it goes from Harding, 2.5 to 3. We've got on the outside Corporate, Mr. T on the inside, then willietee as they go to the fence out in front of the judge. They're followed Tom's Ransom, then All Rhythm, Gold Story, Fairbrother, and Blackfoot the last pair. About 12 to 13 first to last, and Cucullin takes them out of the straight the last time, and led by Harding on the outside, Mr. T on the rail in the green, and Gold. They're followed on the outside by Corporate, a wall of horses there, Gold Story, then willietee, and All Rhythm followed Tom's Ransom. A big gap back then to Blackfoot as the leaders go over the next fence. Blackfoot and Fairbrother, they take it at the back of the field. Just on 1,300 metres to go in the Waikato Time steeplechase, and Cucullin the free goer by 3/4 of a length to Harding. They're followed by Corporate, Gold Story, and Mr. T up and over the leading 5 go. Mr. willietee the next runner, 3 lengths away. They're followed by All Rhythm under the stick. They're followed by Tom's Ransom, hard pressed. Further back is Blackfoot, and Fairbrother is the tail ender. They've opened up 15 or 16 the leaders, and Mr. T swished through on the inside at the 900 and has taken the lead from Cucullin. Gold Story holding third from Corporate. Harding the next runner. They go to the next fence, the leading 5 over safely. They're followed by willietee, a gap back to All Rhythm, Tom's Ransom, Blackfoot and Fairbrother. They're starting to spread out now to 700 metres, and Mr. T shot 3 lengths clear to Cucullin. They're about to commence the run down the side. They're 4 in front of Gold Story. Then willietee being urged along, followed by Corporate may have run its race, and further back to Harding, but down the side they come, 600 metres to go, and the leader is Mr. T in the hands of Stephen Douglas, sighting the next fence on the journey. Mr. T up and over by 6 lengths to Cucullin. On the outside, still pressing on is willietee. They're followed 4 to 5 lengths away then to Gold Story. Further back then Corporate heads the others down past the 400 metres. Next fence looming up, and willietee and Mr. T. willietee out jump Mr. T as they round the corner. They're followed then by Cucullin. Further back in the race is Gold Story coming towards the last on the journey now, and willietee up and over from Mr. T. They angle to the run to the post, and they're followed Cucullin. Further back to Gold Story, but in front willietee for Soji Sakai, open 4 lengths now on Mr. T, who's fighting out that second place with Cucullin. willietee top weight of 64 kilos. Soji Sakai's in front. Cucullin's having another go, but willietee's too strong. Beat Cucullin. Third Mr. T. Fourth Gold Story, Harding. Then came Blackfoot, Corporate, All Rhythm, Tom's Ransom, Fairbrother, the last one to be pulled up. So it's a local willietee for Kevin and P. O'Connor. That's taken the first. Gee, it's pretty trying conditions out there, I can tell you. And willietee, who just kept pressing on, has got the money. As we see the action replay, they've jumped the last and they're going for home with the fence jumping business all over. It's willietee, Mr. T and Cucullin were having another go for that second placing, further back to Gold Story. But willietee with the 3 kilo claim. Soji Sakai is just holding out Cucullin. What a great effort, because he did most of the donkey work. And at the line, it's willietee number 1 to beat 5 Cucullin, and Mr. T number 9. 1, 5 and 9.
Good ride it was too by Soji Sakai aboard willietee. This horse who had sort of been threatening to just improve rather markedly, rather quickly in his runs this season, and he's done it today. Here's the call.
9, 7, 8. 5 to weigh. 1, 5, 9, 7, 8. Time 5, 11, 97.
Well, a muddy face, but you can see the beaming white teeth there pretty clearly through all the mud. Magnificent win by willietee. Game effort too by Cucullin after putting in a rather ordinary leap with a lap to go. Simply the best in the juvenile event opens up the favourite, the 2-race winner, fresh up today, 370 and 190 VAR. It's 6 and 210. Black Market 8 and 225. Ali Mosa 8 and 2. Forest Row 44 and 12. Jude's Last, a very impressive trial winner. We will look at that trial before the race. 455 and 165. Legolas 17 and 5. Teardrop 13 and 3. And Borstal Babe 8 the win, 225 for the place. Result is coming through on the Waikato Times Steeplechase, won by willietee for the O'Connor stable on the course at Te Awamutu, owned by RG and RP Homes and KJ O'Connor. Congratulations on the win of willietee. Paid $4.60 and $1.80. Cucullin second at $1.80 also for the place, and Mr. T third at $3.55. The Quinella 1 and 5 paid $8.60. The Trifecta 1, 5 and 9, $119.70.